The vocabularies that we have studied have developed over the years from sometimes conflicting ways of speaking and thinking. The four main ones were authenticity, virtue, exemplarity, and vocation. The text explains that we often get confused from attempting to intertwine and mix the vocabularies together, similar to speaking multiple languages at once. To begin with authenticity, on page 61 the text states, "I'm called upon to live my life in this way, and not in imitation of anyone else's." I somewhat agree with this statement because I do believe that I should be true to myself. However, as a Christian, I plan to imitate Jesus in my life. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 1 and 2 says, "Therefore be imitators of God as beloved children, and walk in love as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us, a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God." I believe that everyone brings great aspects to the table and that change is a good thing. Growing up in a very conservative and small town, I was taught that what was right and what was wrong was wrong. But now in college, I have more perspective and slightly different views on aspects of life while still remaining true to myself. Next is virtue. I agree that virtues are extremely important. However, I do believe that virtues in today's society are more focused on resume virtues than eulogy virtues, which is explained on page 103. The resume virtues are the skills that you bring to the marketplace. The eulogy virtues are the ones that are talked about at your funeral, where you were kind, brave, honest, or faithful. With that being said, virtues are important to me, but there's another vocabulary that I'm more aligned with. Exemplarity, it's similar to virtue, but it's focused on values. However, it is different because it bases values on admiration of others. I don't align with this value very much because of the false image most people are able to portray in their lives, especially on social media. Having role models is beneficial, but it's often very misleading. So, with that being said, the vocabulary I'm most aligned with is vocation. Although vocation does mean a job to sustain ourselves, it also means being a parent, a daughter, a friend, a citizen, or a mother. 1 Peter 4:10 and 11 says, "Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others, as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. If anyone speaks, they should do so as one who speaks the very words of God. If anyone serves, they should do so with the strength God provides, so that in all ways God may be praised through Jesus Christ." I believe that being able to display Christ in everything I do is extremely important. I'm working towards becoming a teacher, and although I cannot actively preach about Jesus in my class, I can display his love and his values in my classroom. I can also display it as a friend, as a daughter, one day a mother, a co-worker, and employee, which are the things that are most important to me. By having a vocation and using my gift for Jesus, it will lead me to a life that matters.